Greetings. My name is Duke Tufte, and along with Karen Bradley, I'm one of the ministers of Unity Temple on the Plaza in Kansas City, Missouri. Unity Temple is a sacred place. It is dedicated as a haven of rest and inspiration for all people. It is a place where diversity is praised and peace and harmony are the rewards. This is the 26th day of December in the year 1999, and we send this message to you, the people, who are living 100 years or more in the future. At this time in the church's history, we are celebrating the 100th anniversary of this spiritual organization and the 50th anniversary of this building. As we gather together in this sanctuary today, one of our greatest hopes is that 100 years from now, you will be able to receive our message in this same beautiful room from which it is sent. The experts in medical science tell us a young child in today's world can well expect to live 120 years or more. That being the case, some of you watching this video 100 years or more in the future may have been present here today. Others of you may be the descendants of some of us who have gathered here. You may be our great-great-great-great-grandchildren, nephews, and nieces. The objective of this message is threefold. First, to express to you what has happened in our world over the last 100 years. Second, to give you insight as to where we are at today in regards to the progress we have made and the challenges we face. And last but most importantly, we wish to express to you the hope that we have and the visions that we hold for how your world will be. The last 100 years has been a time of incredible change. We have gone from the horse and buggy as a means of transportation to the supersonic jet. In the early part of this century, communication between two people in different parts of the world took up to 6 months or more. Today we have cellular telephones, fax machines, and email that allow people on opposite sides of the earth to communicate in a matter of seconds, and for many of us this is a miracle. We have gone from a time when life expectancy for the average person was between 40 and 50 years to an age where people with a healthy lifestyle can expect to live more than twice that long. Most diseases can be cured, body parts can be replaced, and medicines can reduce the effect of that which attempts to diminish one's sense of well-being. 100 years ago, it was impossible for the people of that age to imagine the world that we live in today. In that same respect, it is impossible for us to imagine the world that you live in. All we can do is wonder. Are the people of your time able to experience a quality life for 150 or maybe even 200 years? Is space travel in some sort of a vehicle as common as our automobile and available to all people? Have colonies been established on other planets? Have you discovered life in the universe that is not of an earthly nature? Or perhaps I should ask, has that life discovered you? Are you able to transport yourself anywhere in the world in a matter of seconds by molecular transmission? Are words like prejudice, discrimination, inequality, rape, molestation and abuse, cancer, AIDS, heart disease, handicap, disabled, nuclear bombs, chemical warfare, genocide, and terrorism, are words like that obsolete? Are they unfamiliar to you because in your world, what they represent for us doesn't exist? Have you learned how to control natural disasters like hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, and floods? Do you know where the sky ends, when time began, and what happens to us when we die? What kind of a world do you live in? What kind of people are you? What is life like in the distant future? The possibilities of what your world may be like stimulate our minds and give us great satisfaction because in a way we feel that we are a part of it. For we are an extension of you. You are our future and we are your past. And moving beyond the boundaries of time, we are inextricably woven together in spirit. Just as it was impossible for the people 100 years ago to imagine the world that we live in, we understand that it is impossible for us to fully imagine your world. We can, however, hope for and envision a world that is spiritually alive, a world that is characterized by attributes that are consistent with a quality life. We envision your time as one where the nations of the world have joined together with a sense of unity, and battles, wars, conflicts, weapons and warfare no longer exist. We envision your world as one where the wealth of the world is shared and every person has a good home, food to eat, proper medical care, and the amenities that support a healthy lifestyle. We envision your world as one where diversity is celebrated and every person has a high recognition of their self-value and they honor and value those who are different. We envision your world as one where there is no alcohol or substance abuse, where there are no violent crimes, where the diseases that threaten our lives have become extinct, where the environment is preserved so that it can nourish the lives of every species, and where the consciousness of human beings is centered in love, peace, and harmony. And although many things will change between our time and yours, there will be many other things that won't change. The God we worship and the indwelling Spirit that resides within each of us this day will be the same God and the same Spirit present with you. The spiritual principles we dedicate ourselves to will be just as dependable and just as absolute in your time as they are now. We believe with faith in God and awareness of that which God provides, all things are possible. In order for you to have the world that we envision, we also realize that it is our responsibility to take the first steps that will lead to the process of creating that world. Over the next 100 years, advancements in medicine, science, and technology will create comforts and enable activities that are unimaginable to us. But this we know: if the earth is not a peaceful planet, and if the people are not of a peaceful nature, and if every life form is not held sacred, there will have been no advancement at all. So with that in mind, it is with the highest of hopes and the greatest of expectations we dedicate ourselves on this day, individually and collectively, to planting the seeds of love, peace, and harmony. In doing so, we have unwavering faith that at some point in the future, those seeds will grow and they will blossom. And when they do, our dreams will become your reality. In a moment, we're going to share with you the spiritual principles that we embrace. We see these principles as that which empowers us, as well as you, to co-create with God the highest possible vision. Before we do that, I would like to present to you Millie Edwards putting to music our New Age vision.
Mine eyes have seen the coming of an age that is to be, when from every limitations I know I am free. For the age is rich in promise, and my soul has eyes to see. God's truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. God's truth is marching on. My soul has seen the beauty of a race that's sorrow-free, an age of faith and justice, truth and love and liberty. And and I sing of love's great triumph. In this time of jubilee, God's truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. I have seen the freeborn women standing side by side with man. I have seen the nations broaden till there is no tribe or clan, and the warlords all have vanished in the light